his son, and I'll let him tell you about that.
How's everybody doing? I'm also Enoch here. We're all co-creators of the Red Tide Challenge, so the first thing I want to do is start off with a poem. It's called I'm Alive. I may have lost my brother, my sister, my parent, my child, my spouse, my friend, but I am a survivor of the long night of unspeakable loss, the unbreakable pain of my own darkness, and I'm alive. I'm unwilling to stand idly by and allow shame to defeat love, silence to defeat action. I stand for the enlightenment of a society that would hide from suicide, that would avoid, that would pretend, and I am alive. I am unwilling for my perseverance to be in vain, unwilling for the passing of my loved one to be in shame. I love them more than I love myself, and their life will have meaning in my action. I am resolved, I am alive. In a world blinded by the pursuit of pleasure, I am here to tell you that people are in pain. The world is rushing to get ahead, and I am here to say that people are becoming left behind. In a world obsessed with the value of the market, I am here to speak of the value of life, and I am alive. This will be no quiet fight, for I am the voice of audacity in the face of apathy. I am the spirit of bravery in a world of action. I am a commitment to action in the face of neutrality. I am out of the darkness, and I am into the light. I'm alive. This poem was originally for one of the very first Out of Darkness Suicide Prevention walks in 2002. To give you an idea, that's 2002. This has been a problem for a while. So now I'm going to kind of go into my story here. And first and foremost, thank you guys for having this. This is awesome. And anytime that you can actually have this conversation with people and understand that this is not going anywhere. This is around. Okay? Usually what happens is first off, how many people have Facebook? Okay. How many people share Facebook with their kids? Are on the same thing with you? It's a very valuable tool. Should really look into having that. How many people know the Red Tide Challenge?
Know the what?
The Red Tide Challenge. Okay. Well, kind of, I'll give you the history. I lost my son 3.5 years ago to suicide. The first couple of years were very painful. Obviously, after that, there was a lot of healing. And thank goodness I was already going to a counselor. It really helped. And I was able to get through that with professional help. That's incredible. After the first couple of years, I also have another son. We're all Tigers who goes to LC now. And since I was on Facebook, I was kind of plugged into a lot of different age groups, kids and stuff like that. So I built a very, how many get this message out? And so by this time, a lot of parents are asking me questions like, what would you have done differently, Joe? Because everybody knew who I was. Everybody knew my commitment to my sons. Everybody knew this about me. And, after a lot of consideration, the only thing that I could come up with was talk about it. We have a lot of conversations with our kids. We have sex talks. We have grades in schools. We have driving safely. I don't remember ever having a conversation with my son about suicide. Now, would that save his life? I don't know. That's not really my place to put. I don't really need that question in my life anyway. But the point is, without that conversation, maybe some dialogue could have got started. So one day, I had an ice tie, is actually what it was, around my finger. And at the same time, there was a lot of the ice bucket challenge going on. And I was like, okay, it's October, it's the anniversary of my son taking his own life. How am I going to really get out to people, what we can say, what we can do? And the idea originally was to put a red tie around your finger. And how cool would it be, I thought, if you were in a store buying some groceries and you saw somebody with a red tie. And you guys could automatically, hey, somehow suicide just came into my life. Somehow we had this normalcy between us. And that's where I took the website. After that, I turned it over to these guys who are college students. Again, I really think this is something that needs to be talked about young, and that's where we're driving it. And I learned the most valuable lesson that even I needed to really learn, and I learned from Donnie. It's okay to not be okay. And Donnie okay, so I'll turn it over to Johnny.
So last week we spoke at the community school, and Joe and I got interviewed. The first thing the reporter comes up and says to us is, "Yeah, this is usually a topic that we actively avoid." Kind of hit home for us. You know, we understood what he was saying, but the verbiage for us just it was a disconnect. With the Bread Tide Challenge, we saw an opportunity. There were horrible circumstances. You know, we didn't want to be part of this, but with it, we're going to take our life experiences. We're going to take what we've been through, and we want to spread our message of it's okay to not be okay. We came into this thinking we need to make a change. This isn't going to happen on its own. These trends, this problem, isn't going to go away without any action. So we wanted to take this chance to make it a thing of everyone. Bring everyone in. It's a community effort. This problem's happening in our community, in our schools, you know, our families, our friends. We need to make it a thing that we can address to others, spread this message of, hey, how can I help you, man? How can I help you? If you guys, with you guys, if you have an idea, we all have the same goal. We're going the same direction. We're looking for you guys, and we need you guys to come to us come to you, and bind together and end this problem. We use the Bread Tide as a spark to create conversations, create dialogue. And, we have found that it's going in the right direction. It's going. But we need help. We need everyone to buy in. If we think this problem's going away just on its own, it's not. It's going to take all of us time to change the culture of suicide.
So, kind of going off what Donnie said, by the way, I'm Dean, I'm Red Tie. Can you just, one more show of hands, how many people have had a suicide effect? Pretty much we're in here for one reason. Let's make a difference. Let's try together to make a difference. And this is the Bread Tide Challenge. This is what we think is step one. Step two, we're just three guys. We're three normal guys. We need everything. We need get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Just talk to someone. Talk to your kids. Talk to your friends. Just maybe, how's your day going? Just nothing too crazy. But like we all said, it takes everyone, not just three guys up here. So, please go and like our page and help support what we're trying to do. And seriously, guys, thank you so much for coming out and showing up.
You guys make the difference. We do this together. So like the page, share the page. There's a lot of valuable information. We're not professionals, but what we do want to do, we touch enough young lives that it's important for them to talk about their